down to business, I ain't playing nice. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. When you pop in, they don't want to slice.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the 49ers and the Lions, next on Madden NFL 24.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row. On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row. And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the number 1 overall pick in 2016.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here's Goff. Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
And that's another route that defenders will vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out behind the sideline, you got problems on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
That was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you know, that the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Pushes past him. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Niners at 12-1 now to start play. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where the set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's gone. Finds Gibbs on the check down. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch taken. The 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
So a roughing the passer penalty, and never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's
touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, an 18-yard touchdown grab, and the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ambry Thomas, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Oh, and now meanwhile, on the tackle, some words back and forth. A penalty flag is out. Let's see what this is all about. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. So out now come the Lions. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And he is going to have a Niners first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Steps away to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football. Because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Incomplete. were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Back to Debo Samuel for consecutive catches. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. Oh, look at the juke. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 42. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. He's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing. Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else. And that's the... There he goes, right side. He's to the 15. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone. Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of?
The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now left side on the swing pass. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Well, design run here for Ayuk. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And out across midfield down to the 45. 73 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 8.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Goff on 1st down. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the red zone now, Goff. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
13-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
To the air again. Goff. And it's caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Boswell's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal. Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Purdy off the play fake. Rolling to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not bring it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Gets this one to Juszczyk. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this one is right down the middle. Charles, a new NFL record, 67 yards. There has never been one converted from that distance until this very moment. Unbelievable. Congratulations to it.
And, partner, there's no way you or I woke up today thinking, hey, We might see a 67-yard field goal made, let alone attempted. Congratulations. Great job. And remember, it all starts getting that kick away, because often it starts low. Usually that's when it can be tipped. Not in this case. A new NFL record.
Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So thanks to the late. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now it's gone. That is caught on the move past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Gone. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's 2nd and 3. Debo going in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And Debo going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. Here's Purdy. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. It returns it right back to Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Purdy now to throw. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
That's certainly one way to beat the blitz. Get it out of your hands quickly and get it to the big fella.
Very effective. Saw the pressure, got rid of it, and the completion ensued. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now they send a man in motion right.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Foothead may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage. Really making a push for the end zone and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Focus on the interception, focus on what came before it, and get back to it.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Throwing on third, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
Yards. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, he shifts past him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent game.
And Purdy's throw going to be taken in by Ayuk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now Purdy. They'll roll him out right. A short throw here to Latu. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
They lost 4 there, and it's third down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Now here's Samuel on the end around. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Lions on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
He'll look to set up his blockers. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and out will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st down, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Here's Goff. Broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 23. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Nifty move. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. And the 49ers first down.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
First down,
Throwing here, Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
at the Lions' 18-yard line.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get...
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from 13 yards out. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff now looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas,